I'm going to go over the top 10 common questions asked about how to start an online business. And in the process, you're going to learn pretty much how to create an online business for free. You don't have to pay for a course. I'm going to go over it in this video. Before I go into the common questions and pretty much run down how to create an online business, there's one topic I want to cover first really quick, and this is something that people ask a lot. It's like, is starting a business right for you? Is starting an online business right for you? And the very simple answer to this is you don't know until you try. It's like anything else. Do you want to play golf? Well, you don't know until you try. Do you want to do X, Y, and Z? You don't know until you try. And if you're not willing to put 1 to 2 hours a day into this for at least a year, you're never going to know. So you need to take a good look in the mirror, ask yourself, am I willing to put 1 to 2 hours a day into creating an online business for the next year and a half? Am I willing to do that? If the answer is yes, freaking go for it and see if it's right for you. If not, then you're just never going to know. How do I know all this? Because I created my own online business. I actually went out and I did it. I bought a bunch of online courses that scammed me. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos that were nothing more than motivational videos. And the problem isn't motivation. Like, if you're watching this video right now, you are already motivated. That's why you're watching it. You don't need motivation. You need information. And that's what I'm going to give you in this video. So let's jump into it. The top question is, what business should I start online? An online business is nothing more than selling online commerce, whether it's an ebook or a course or a subscription or coaching or a community, whatever it is. If you can sell it online, if it's not a physical product, this is an online business. How do I choose a niche for my online business? So this is a really good question. To me, essentially, it comes down to, what are you an expert at, or what do you aspire or want to be an expert at? We're going to use plumbing as an example for this video. Let's say you are a plumber, or you want to be a plumber, right? So if you're a plumber, you already have some expertise. You know how to do a specific thing that makes you money, that puts you ahead. However, if you want to be a plumber, that's equally as okay. I did the same thing when I started the Blueprint. I didn't really know how to make an online business when I started. What I did is I spent the last year and a half of my life, before posting a single video on social media, I filmed myself every day almost creating an online business. The process became my product. So let's say you want to be a plumber, start an apprenticeship, find a plumber that you could work with for little to no money and ask if you could film the whole process of you becoming one. If you are a plumber, again, that's your expertise, that's the niche that you should go into. You might be asking, well, how does being a plumber relate to an online business? This is how. Let's say you're a plumber, again, and you have knowledge in this space. You have a million different products that you can make. You could write an ebook, and the ebook could be called, how to scale a $100,000 plumbing business, right? That could be your ebook, and you could sell that ebook for $50 online as a digital product. And then part of that, you could also have a community space. So you could have a community where people ask you questions about plumbing, and that could be an extra, $20 a month to be a member to your plumbing community. You see how this is working? You could also make a video course about plumbing, right? And you could charge $1,500 for that. I think that would be a pretty good deal. If your course can show people how to make a 6-figure-a-year plumbing company, how to scale to that, then that works. So all of these are, different products that you can make in your online business. So again, I'm using plumbing as an example, but it could be anything. Pull together and make different packages with all of these digital products that you make. And that's essentially the niche that you should go into. So if you aspire to learn something, do that. And that's it. But the most important thing is do what you love. How do I find customers for my online business? Another great question. It's simple. You just make content online. Make content displaying expertise and then promoting your online business. in the niche that you're trying to sell to. So if you're a plumber, just make a bunch of YouTube videos, a bunch of TikToks, a bunch of Instagrams about plumbing, about learning how to plumb. And then, hey, by the way, and that's what you do. And you say, okay, I spent the first year building the business. Now I'm going to spend the next 2 years building an audience, building a following. And here's the other thing. This is the most important thing about generating sales online with your online business. Give people free advice. Give people free advice. Because if you're not willing to be honest with people, why the fuck would they think, oh, once I pay money to this, now they're going to be honest with me? No, just give free advice. What does that do? It builds trust. That's why I make videos like this. And if you click here, you can see a very detailed video about the exact steps I took, the exact steps you need to take in building your online business. And I'm going to go over some more of that coming up. How much money do I need to start an online business? Another good question. I would say, and I'm just going to be honest with you, you should have $1,500 saved up. This is going to cover your legal, like your LLC. It's going to cover your website. It's going to cover any equipment you need to buy, software. What else might this cover? Contractors. What might you need a contractor for? For me, because I built my own online business, I learned every little bit about how to do it, how to build a landing page that converts, how to film and edit. But I made a feature film when I was 23, not to brag, but my life has been in filmmaking. But different things. Let's say you don't want to learn exactly how to make a website. You don't want to learn video editing. Well, then you hire people out to do it. The first online business that I ever created was a wedding videography ebook. How to make 6 figures a year with wedding videography. I had a wedding videography company and I thought, well, I'm going to make an ebook about this. I hired somebody to design my ebook. I typed it all out. They made it look presentable. It looked nice. You can hire contractors. So I would say minimum, but it's going to give you some cushion, have $1,500 saved up. And people aren't going to fucking tell you that. They're going to tell you you can start an online business with $0. Fucking impossible. If somebody tells you you can start an online business for $0, you can start any business for $0, they are full of shit. I've started 3 or 4 businesses. Do you know how many were free? Even with word of mouth marketing, 0. You have to put money in for any business that you do. And anyone who tells you otherwise has either never started a business or they're lying to you to tell you what you want to hear. So you keep watching their shit. $1,500. Next question. Do I need a website for my business? Simple answer to that is yes. Yes, you need a website. You need a platform where you're going to sell stuff. I'm going to show you right now my website, a website that I built entirely. Nobody built this for me. I did it all myself. And this landing page converts. And if you click right here, you can see a video about how I marketed my website, how I came up with the correct language to convert. But this whole website I built on my own. I got reviews on my own. I did all of this on my own. If you come up here, apply, people fill out an application because I don't want to teach people who are fake, who are not committed. I'm not in this to take people's money. I'm in this to fucking help people escape the life that they're living. So people apply. And then once you apply, I created a whole back end that has this course that I was telling you about where I documented my life. And then there's a community forum where all the members can communicate that I'm an integral part of. So I built all of this on my own. So yes, you need a website. What legal requirements do I need to consider? Another good question. I would like to preface right here. I'm not an attorney. I'm not an attorney. But I did create my own online business. Some things that you might want to think about or look into is LLC, how to create one, how to really create one. A lot of people just say, oh, you just make your LLC. They don't give you the details. So to make an LLC, you need a PO box or a mailbox. You need an address where your business operates. But in order to do that, you need a business. To get your P.O. box, you need your business email. And before you get your business email, you want to have that tied to your business name. And then before you even do that, you might want to get a new phone because you don't want random prospects calling your personal phone. So then you got to go out and get a cheap phone and figure it all out. There's a lot of little steps I learned in the process. It's not just like, well, go get your LLC. No, there's like little bits of orders of operation. So I would say LLC. What's another thing, a legal requirement that you need, that's legally required to operate? You need terms and conditions. You need that. So I figured out a way how to get your terms and conditions very cheap, but this could cost you some money. Going back to $1,500 legal, you might want to hire somebody. Well, you should have an attorney look over these documents, maybe even draft things for you. Again, people aren't going to tell you that, but this is why people get sued online, because they think they can just sell stuff without a terms and conditions. What else is legally required is a privacy policy. You need these things. They're legally required. When I watch online business videos now, they just don't mention this shit. Again, I wonder if people have actually done it. You go to my website here, on the footer of my website, what do I have? What's legally required? I have a privacy policy. I have a terms and conditions. I have owned and managed by Blueprint Unlocked, LLC, my business address, everything right there. It's legit. Again, an expert. How do I price my products or my service? Again, I did a whole video on marketing, but this is going to come down to how you want to market your product or your service. I'll give a quick little rundown of marketing real quick. So marketing isn't your product. It's not your product's features. It's none of that shit. Just forget your product for a second. How you want to market your business is by actually looking at the market and finding gaps and holes. One reason why my landing page does so well, I don't say a single thing about my business or what it does. What did I do? Everybody knows online courses are bullshit, because they are. So I contrasted the blueprint from online courses. First line, I was scammed by online courses. Blah, 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 blah. The blueprint in 3 easy steps. Unlike online courses, see, online courses reteach free videos on YouTube. Online courses are done the moment you pay. We're not done until you see results. The blueprint versus online courses. So one way to find a price point, or one way to find how you want to price your product is looking at the market, looking at the niche that you're in, seeing what competitors are charging. And if here is a price line of, let's say $10 to 10,000, let's say your competitors are selling right here at like $200, 200, let's just say they're selling in this gap right here, like 100 to 400. Well, now you have holes in the market that you can take advantage of. So you could sell your product down here and get more sales as the economy type product in the market, and you can steal that hole and get there before anyone else does. Or you can do the luxury product of whatever niche that you're in and sell it at a high ticket. The other way is to reverse engineer your goals, which I talk about a lot. So let's say you want to make $100,000 a year. How many products do you have to sell to make that amount? And then you work backwards. So if it's 10,000, you say, well, I have to sell 10 this year. If it's $10, you say, okay, well then I have to sell 10,000 this year. So you can work backwards like that. These are ways that you can price your product. How can I promote my online business without a big marketing budget? That's so easy. Social media. I haven't spent $1 on social media. I believe on Instagram I got like 4,500 followers, and on YouTube I've got 900 at the moment. And those 5,000 are enough to make money online, making free content. So you can think about it this way. You can say, well, I'm going to play the long game and build good followers, real trustful followers over a long period of time. Or you can throw a bunch of money into it, which I don't recommend. So you just make content and you trust the process. Say, okay, this might take 2 years of my life, but it's going to be worth it. So social media is free. It's free. How do I stay motivated and organized when working solo? Look at your life 30 years from now. If you were living the exact same way, would you be happy? If the answer is no, that's all the motivation you need. If you find yourself becoming distracted in life, it's not because you're not motivated. It's not because no one's better than you. It's because you have addictions in your life that you need to get rid of. These addictions are the reason why you come home and you watch YouTube instead of building your business. Because you're addicted to the dopamine release that YouTube videos and social media gives you. So cut the shit out. Cut out addictions from your life and you're going to see growth. It's addictions. It's not that you're unmotivated. The reptilian brain in you, you're getting pleasure from stupid shit. We're all there. We're all tired. We don't want to do stuff. I could talk hours about that. Let's go to the next question. How do I scale my online business? It's a good question. And I'll be completely honest with you. I don't know yet because I'm not there. But once I do figure it out, it's going to be on the blueprint. And all the members there are going to know exactly how to do it. And I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you I know exactly how to do it because I don't. But I'm going to tell you what, the best way to figure out how to do it is fucking doing it. So that's how I plan on scaling it, which isn't really a plan, but I'll know when I get there. And that kind of sums up this whole video, that you got to just go out there and do it, really. That's the only way to learn anything. You can read guitar books for 10 years and you're going to pick up a guitar and I can't play, my fingers hurt. I know how to do it. I've read books, but I just can't do it. You learn by doing. That's one thing I do know. But if you click right here, you can see how to make an in-video ad for your business similar to mine. Guys, let's be honest. The economy sucks right now. On top of that, you're probably working a job that you don't really like just to pay bills, just to get by. There's no reason today. Anyone today can create an online business doing the things that you love to do. You can literally make money doing the things that you love. If you want to replace your current job with your own solo online business, click the link below and we will teach you how to build your own solo online business. Start getting paid to do the things that you love to do.